You're not ready for this. In a world where NBA legends are made under the bright lights, where names like Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and LeBron James are carved into basketball history long before they take over the court, one player stood out by creating his own path, away from the spotlight. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future updates. According to a former NBA All-Star, that player is none other than Kobe Bryant. But this story isn't just about titles. It's not only about stats, awards, or memorable moments. There's something more meaningful behind it all. Something that millions of people around the world dream of achieving. It's the American dream. Three-time NBA All-Star Gilbert Arenas recently made a powerful statement that's sparking discussion throughout the basketball community. He said Kobe Bryant is the only Lakers player who truly captured the essence of the American dream. Think about that. Not Magic Johnson, the hometown superstar. Not Shaquille O'Neal, the unstoppable force. Not even LeBron James, the prodigy known as the Chosen One. No, Kobe Bryant. Let's dig into it. Kobe wasn't picked first in the draft. He didn't enter the NBA as a franchise centerpiece. He didn't grow up in the typical American system that produces future basketball stars. In fact, at the age of 6, he moved to Italy with his family when his father, Joe "Jellybean" Bryant, continued his pro career overseas. While other young American prospects were gaining recognition in youth tournaments and high school showcases, Kobe was learning the game in a different environment, speaking Italian, living abroad, and seeing basketball from a different perspective. When he returned to the United States at age 13, he was a quiet teenager with a unique confidence and relentless work ethic. By the time he entered the 1996 NBA draft at just 17 years old, he was still unknown to most fans. 12 teams passed on him before he was selected with the 13th pick. Then came a draft night trade. Lakers icon turned executive Jerry West made the move that brought Kobe to Los Angeles. There, he would join another new Laker, 24-year-old Shaquille O'Neal. From the start, the spotlight was on Shaq. He was expected to carry the team. Kobe was seen as the talented youngster, a sidekick. But this is where the story takes a turn. Gilbert Arenas explained it clearly. While many saw Kobe as the second option behind Shaq, he was actually the real American icon. He represented everything people aspire to become. Why? Because unlike LeBron, Magic, or Shaq, players who were top picks and handed opportunities, Kobe had to earn everything. There were no shortcuts, no easy road, only effort and determination. Arenas even compared Kobe to NFL great Tom Brady. Brady was chosen 199th overall in the 2000 NFL Draft. He wasn't expected to be great, but he worked his way to the top, and so did Kobe. When Kobe arrived in the league, people questioned him. Could a teenager from Italy succeed in the NBA? Could he share the stage with Shaq? Could he ever lead a team of his own? Time gave us the answers. Kobe Bryant became an 18-time All-Star, a 5-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, the league's MVP in 2008, a 15-time All-NBA player, and a 12-time All-Defensive Team selection. He led the Lakers to 7 Finals appearances, scored 81 points in one game, and dropped 60 points in his final outing. He inspired a generation with his relentless mindset, his Mamba mentality. But Arenas insists that it's not just about the numbers. Kobe's journey stands for something greater. It shows that success isn't handed to you. You have to work for it. When you come from another country and try to live the American dream, you're not LeBron, Magic, or Shaq. You don't get immediate praise or the keys to a team. You earn it, just like Kobe did. And that's why Arenas calls Kobe the only true example of the American dream. His path wasn't built on hype. It was built on discipline, sacrifice, and perseverance. He was born in Philadelphia, raised in Italy, doubted as a rookie, and booed during early playoff struggles. But he never backed down. He didn't wait for a crown. He claimed it. That's what the American dream is all about. So while fans argue about who the greatest Laker of all time is, Arenas makes his choice clear. To him, only one player truly lived a journey that mirrors what millions aspire to. Kobe Bryant, the man who didn't just play basketball, he dominated it. Now let's shift gears. Something surprising has been brewing behind the scenes. We all know LeBron James as the face of the NBA. He's a 4-time champion and a 20-time All-Star. Even at 40 years old, he's chasing greatness, looking for one more title before he calls it a career. But here's the shocking part. LeBron reportedly considered leaving the Lakers to join the Dallas Mavericks. Yes, you read that right. Sources within the league revealed that LeBron was seriously interested in going to Dallas. There, he would have reunited with Kyrie Irving, his former Cavaliers teammate. He also might have teamed up with rising star Cooper Flagg in the near future. It sounds far-fetched, but it nearly became reality. Let's break it down. This offseason, LeBron chose to opt into the final year of his Lakers contract, a $52 million decision. On paper, it looked like a firm commitment to staying in Los Angeles. But then came a curveball. His agent, Rich Paul, issued a statement that shook the NBA. He made it clear LeBron doesn't want a quiet ending. He wants to keep competing. He wants to win again. He wants to finish his career on top. Then the twist hit. Paul said the Lakers are no longer building around LeBron. Instead, they're focusing on the future, and specifically on Luka Doncic. That revelation changed everything. Suddenly, trade rumors began to swirl. LeBron's name was linked to multiple teams, but one stood out: the Dallas Mavericks. Why? Because of Kyrie Irving. The duo shared an unforgettable moment in 2016, coming back from a 3-1 finals deficit to win a title for Cleveland. That connection doesn't fade easily. Add in the future potential of Cooper Flagg, and Dallas became a real possibility. NBA insider John Hollinger of The Athletic reported that talk of LeBron's interest in Dallas was widespread during the Las Vegas Summer League. According to Hollinger, whispers of LeBron eyeing a Mavericks move were everywhere. But reality soon set in. Despite LeBron's curiosity, the money didn't work. He wasn't about to walk away from $52 million. And the Mavericks didn't have the financial flexibility to offer anything close, not even the mid-level exception. A buyout was unlikely. A trade? Nearly impossible, thanks to the NBA's new collective bargaining agreement, which restricts movement for teams over the second tax apron, like both Dallas and Los Angeles. In other words, the deal couldn't happen, at least not now. So what's next for LeBron? He remains in Los Angeles for the moment, but don't assume he'll stay there forever. Hollinger believes the Lakers are preparing for a major move. When LeBron's contract expires next summer, they'll have max salary space and favorable cap conditions due to Austin Reeves' low cap hold. That sets the stage for a major free agency play. But here's the big question. If the Lakers struggle this season, could they consider trading LeBron before the deadline? It's possible. LeBron still holds major value across the league. He can shift the balance of power. But with a no-trade clause, the final decision rests with him. He controls his destiny. And today, free agency doesn't carry the same weight it once did. The big moves happen at the trade deadline, behind closed doors, through quiet conversations, and calculated strategy. If the Lakers fall behind in the standings, and if a title run seems out of reach, will LeBron make a bold decision? Could he rejoin Kyrie in Dallas? Could the King write one last chapter in a New Jersey? Right now, he's still in LA. But don't blink, because in the NBA, everything can change overnight. And the Lakers aren't done making noise. After a series of aggressive offseason moves, including the acquisition of Marcus Smart, 2022's Defensive Player of the Year, the Lakers have made one thing clear. They're all in. They want another title. No playing it safe. Smart brings leadership, energy, and elite defense. His presence adds heart to the Lakers lineup. But there's more. Whispers are growing louder about a reunion that could shake the West. The Lakers recently opened a roster spot. And that wasn't random. It was planned. It was intentional. And one name is leading the rumor mill, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Yes, KCP, the same player who helped lead the Lakers to the 2020 championship. The same player whose defense and outside shooting were crucial to their success. Now, there's talk that he could return. According to Brett Siegel of Clutch Points, the Lakers have held talks with both the Memphis Grizzlies and Minnesota Timberwolves. While Minnesota showed little interest in moving Dante DiVincenzo, talks involving Caldwell-Pope gained momentum, especially after he was included in a trade that sent Desmond Bane to the Magic. That trade brought KCP to Memphis, his sixth NBA team, but his stay there might be short. He's on the second year of a 3-year, $66 million contract. And with Memphis loaded in the backcourt, KCP might be moved again. This time, back to LA. Lakers fans are excited. During his 4 years in LA, KCP averaged 11.1 points, 3.2 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 1 steal per game. He shot 43.6% from the field and nearly 38% from three. He shined in big moments, especially in the playoffs. He wasn't just a role player, he was a game changer. And now, as the Lakers gear up for one last run with LeBron, they need players like KCP. He's only 32. He may not guard all 5 positions, but he can lock down guards and wings with energy and discipline. In today's NBA, players like him are invaluable. Bringing him back wouldn't just be nostalgic, it would be smart. The Lakers learned from their mistake in 2021 when they traded away KCP, Kyle Kuzma, and Montrezl Harrell for Russell Westbrook. That experiment failed. Reuniting with KCP would fix that error and restore the team's defensive identity. With LeBron still playing at a high level, the time to win is now, and players like KCP could be the key. The Lakers aren't finished building. They're crafting a roster that can battle the best teams in the league, like the Nuggets or the Mavericks. The Western Conference is a battlefield, and the Lakers need veterans who know how to win. KCP fits that mold. So, will the reunion happen? Will KCP return to help LeBron raise one more banner? Time will tell. But one thing is certain. The Lakers are up to something. And if they pull this off, the rest of the NBA better watch out. Stay locked in, Laker Nation. The story is far from over.